Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining in. As we can see guys, the price of Bitcoin right now is flashing us a very interesting scenario. A scenario which is pointing us where the price in the immediate short term, where the price for the coming days might be possibly heading. So before I start talking about it, I want you guys to do me a favor and quickly destroy that like button. And to those individuals watching this are the first time to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder to those individuals who have not claimed this free 200 USD position airdrop from Bybit, then I suggest you guys to check the video description. Now, if you look at this price action here in a 4-hour time frame, we can see guys, there is a possibility of price getting attracted towards this rising trend line, even in between this 0.5.618 Fibonacci line, just like from this past price action, before starting with an actual impulsive move. I mean, in the past price action, we found out when the price of Bitcoin during this uptrend started showing weakness, it got attracted in between this 0.5.618 Fibonacci line and even around this rising trend line before finding bottom, before starting with an actual impulsive move. So we are also expecting price of Bitcoin to do a very similar thing, get attracted in between this 0.5.618 Fibonacci line like this, right? Even a short fake out around 65,000, and then finally start with an actual impulsive move, because right now it's not just only this Fibonacci line attracting us, not just only this rising trend line attracting us, but even if we look at this dead cat bounce trading pattern, because according to this dead cat bounce trading pattern, we can see the price of Bitcoin has already had this relief rally. I mean, after this corrective move, we can see we had a relief rally. Price failed to find support above this 0.5 or 0.618 Fibonacci line. Now it might be resulting in a move like this. I mean, price after some small relief rally get attracted in between 65,000 before finding bottom, before starting with an actual impulsive move here like this. Yes guys, it's not just only this rising trend line, not just only this Fibonacci line, even this dead cat bounce type of trading pattern is pointing us that upcoming days for Bitcoin might be bullish, but for the immediate short term we might get attracted around the 65,000, and only after that start with an actual impulsive move. Now, even according to our leading indicator, as you can see, our leading indicator is also pointing us the price must flip this R1 line into proper support if we want to see another continuation towards this monthly R2 line, which sits around 78,000. Yes guys, if the price of Bitcoin wants to show an actual impulsive move, we have to flip this R1 line into support, because by doing that we are expecting a continuation like this to play out. But if we look at this price action right now, we are below this monthly R1 line, which is going to be acting as resistance. Yes guys, around 70,000 this monthly R1 line is going to act as resistance, and since we are also below it, the lower trend line in the immediate short term might be attracting us. But please do not get confused. I've been very clear with you guys. Even if this is going to be looked as a continuation towards this 65,000, that might be just a temporary pullback before starting with an actual impulsive move. But for now, for the immediate short term, we still have support. I mean, the price of Bitcoin still have support around this 67,000 before we look for another move towards this 64,000. Yes guys, first the price of Bitcoin must break the support which we have from this top Williams alligator indicator, this green line which sits around 68,000. So this line for now is definitely looked as a line of support for Bitcoin in case of further shakeout. Yes guys, these trend lines are going to be acting as one of the most important line of support for Bitcoin. So any sort of a reversal around that area, it might be just a temporary pullback before continuing with this actual impulsive move, because I've been very clear with you guys, price of Bitcoin during uptrend has always found support at this Williams alligator indicator, you can see, right, before heading it to the upside. So this might be just a temporary pullback before starting with an actual impulsive move, because right now, along with this Williams alligator indicator, we also have support from this descending broadening wedge pattern, because according to this descending broadening wedge, you can see upper trend line acted as a strong line of resistance, lower trend line acted as a strong line of support. But if we look at it right now, this might be a retest, price coming back to test the previous temporary resistance line and remaining above this trend line, or let's say above 68,000, means this was just a retest, price coming back to test this trend line before starting with an actual impulsive move like this. Yes guys, here in the medium short term around 68,000, we have support from this Williams alligator indicator. We have support from this descending broadening wedge, the upper trend line, because as soon as this trend line flips into support, I mean this previous temporary resistance line flips into support, we know the upcoming days for Bitcoin actually is going to be bullish. I mean price is going to come back to test the resistance from this monthly R1 line above 71,000 before choosing an actual trend duration, because we know price finding support above 71,000 means this trend line, the monthly R2 line, might be attracting us, which sits around 78,000. Yes guys, finding support above 71,000 means the price could be getting attracted towards this monthly R2 line. So in the medium short term, you can see above 65,000 we have extremely important support for Bitcoin. So this pullback could be just a temporary pullback, and along with that we also have support from this center line, because if you look at this basis line, you can see this basis line, this center line, is also going to be considered as line of support during uptrend, because during downtrend the same trend line is going to act as resistance, but since we are above it, the same trend line is expected to act as support for Bitcoin. Yes guys, that's why any sort of a pullback in the medium short term, since the price of Bitcoin has also broken the upper band, which happens only during uptrend, right, this pullback could be very short-lived, and price after some shakeout is expected to show another continuation here like this, because we know this sideways movement, fake out, ups and down in the market is very normal according to this Wyckoff's reaccumulation phase, because in this example here on the right hand side, you can see price during this uptrend, during this move, this impulsive move, it is going to face resistance. It is going to show plenty of ups and downs, but once we flip this key line of resistance into proper support, which is going to be around 72,000, it is expected to be another bullish continuation like this, just like as shown in the example. And this entire move is going to be looked as a Wyckoff's reaccumulation phase, and reaccumulation phase happens during uptrend. Now, beside all of this example, what I also want you guys to look at is this falling wedge pattern, which is playing out perfectly, because after breaking the resistance from this upper trend line, we got attracted towards this horizontal trend line, which was our first price objective, just like in this example here. Now we are facing resistance. Yes, this horizontal trend line, the top of this falling wedge pattern, is acting as resistance, which is very normal, because on the right hand side you can see when we got attracted towards the first price objective, even in this example, we had plenty of shakeout, but at the end, the price was able to break here to the upside. So in our case, this might be a very, very similar move. I mean, price showing more sideways movement like this, right? Even few shakeouts, but at the end, it is expected to continue like this. I mean, after finding proper support, it is expected to show another continuation around this monthly R2 line, 77, 78, or let's say even up to 80,000 before deciding the trend duration, because it's not just only this horizontal trend line, it is also this falling channel pattern indicating us pullback after testing the first price objective is very normal, because on the right hand side you can see even when we broke out of this falling channel, we got attracted towards this price objective, which acted as resistance, resulted in a corrective move before breaking it to the upside. So that's why I added this Fibonacci line for you for better understanding. I mean, from this low till this high, if the price of Bitcoin is going to show a continuation to the downside, you can see again in between this 0.5, 0.618 line, 66,000, it is going to be looked at support, just like here, before starting with an actual impulsive move. So that's why, guys, that's why price remaining above 66,000 in the medium short term means we might still see another continuation here to the upside, and this entire pullback is going to be looked as a temporary pullback, because in a weekly time frame, I've already talked about this step like formation plenty of time in my videos, but I just want you to be aware, pullback during this uptrend is absolutely normal. And even according to this parabolic curve pattern, you can see this might be a formation of base 4, and in this base 4 we are going to witness more sideways movement before breaking here towards this sell point. So that's why, guys, that's why this here could be another continuation into the upside. But for now, please expect more sideways movement, even some shakeout. But at the end, you can see we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to head towards this sell point, and only after that choose an actual duration like this. So these are some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please, guys, do not hesitate to destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder to those individuals who have not claimed this free 200 USDT futures position airdrop from Bybit, then I suggest you guys to check the video description, because this event is going to end in 21 days. So to all the individuals who are still unaware about these bonuses, please check the video description. And by saying this, I'm signing out. Until next time, bye bye.